Hello, dear friend. It is so good to have you here in this quiet space. Take a deep breath with me. I want to talk to you about something that often causes a lot of hidden stress. It is that feeling of having all your eggs in one basket. Most of us have a job that provides our main paycheck. But deep down, we know that a company is just a company. It is a machine made of numbers, and sometimes those numbers change. If business gets difficult, the people at the top might decide to let go of some of the people at the bottom. It is not because they are unkind, but because that is how the system works. Knowing this can make us feel very vulnerable. It is like standing on a single thin wooden plank over a deep river. I want to help you build a wider bridge. I want to talk about side hustles today, but I don't want to talk about them in the way that makes you feel tired or rushed. I want to talk about them as a way to nourish your life. Think of a side hustle as a small garden. You tend to in the evenings. It is something you own and something you control. It gives you a sense of power and a sense of peace. Because when you have even a little bit of money coming from somewhere else, you realize you are not stuck. Freedom starts with the realization that you have options. When I think about choosing a side hustle, I like to use a very simple way of looking at things. Imagine 3 circles that overlap. The first circle is what you love to do, the things that make your heart feel light. The second circle is what you are naturally good at, the skills that come to you like breathing. The third circle is what the world is willing to pay for. The place where those 3 circles meet is your sweet spot. That is where you will find work that does not feel like work. If you choose something just for the money, you will eventually feel burned out. If you choose something just for fun, you might not be able to pay your bills. But when you find that balance, you find a gentle rhythm. Let us look at a few ways you can start building this bridge from your own home. The first idea is something called direct response copywriting. It sounds like a big professional term, but it is just a fancy way of saying you use words to help people. Think about the last time you read an email or a website that made you feel like someone truly understood you. Maybe it made you want to sign up for a newsletter or try a new product. It is a very valuable skill because businesses always need to communicate with their customers. If you love psychology and you love the way words feel in your mouth, you might be very good at this. Good copywriters are like bridge builders between a person with a problem and a person with a solution. I know people who do this for just a few hours a week and earn enough to cover their rent. It is a skill that turns your thoughts into a quiet stream of income. You can start by reading books about how humans think and how we make choices. It is a beautiful way to learn more about the world while you earn. The second path is becoming a virtual assistant. This is a wonderful role for someone who loves to bring order to chaos. The world is full of busy people who have big ideas but struggle with the small details. They might need help managing their emails or organizing their schedules or posting on social media. When you are a virtual assistant, you are like a calm breeze in someone else's storm. You help them breathe easier, and in return, they support your journey. I have a wonderful person who helps me with my work, and I honestly do not know what I would do without her. She is organized and kind, and she works from wherever she feels most comfortable. If you are the kind of person who loves a clean to-do list, this might feel very natural to you. You can start by joining an agency that will help you find your first few friends to work with. Eventually, you might build a long-term relationship with someone who truly values your presence. The third idea is a bit different because it does not require you to have any clients at all. It is the world of options trading. Now, I know that might sound a bit scary or loud, but there is a way to do it that is very quiet and very steady. It is about managing risk and being patient. It is not about gambling or trying to get rich in one day. It is about placing small trades that have a high chance of working out. You can think of it like being an insurance company for other investors. You collect a small fee for providing a bit of safety. It takes some time to learn the rules of the game, but once you do, it is a very calm process. You open your laptop for an hour a week and you check your positions. There are no bosses to answer to and no deadlines to meet. It is just you and the market and a lot of discipline. It is an intellectually stimulating way to grow your savings. The fourth path is being a content creator. This is what I am doing right now with you. I share my thoughts and my heart, and the platform helps me turn that into a living. You don't have to be a celebrity to do this. You just have to have something you care about. Maybe you love cooking or gardening or helping people find peace. When you share your passion, you attract people who feel the same way. Over time, you build a community, and where there is a community, there are ways to sustain yourself. Maybe you talk about a book you love and share a link for others to buy it. Or maybe a company that shares your values wants to support your work. The key is to stay honest and stay true to who you are. The moment you start pretending to be someone else, the magic disappears. But if you are authentic, you will find that people are very happy to support you. The fifth idea is for those who have a visual eye. It is video editing. Almost everyone is watching video these days. Businesses and teachers and creators all need help making their stories look beautiful. If you enjoy the process of cutting and joining and finding the perfect music, this is a great skill. It is like putting together a puzzle that tells a story. You can learn how to do this using free tools on your computer. As you get better, you can start helping others. I know many creators who would be lost without their editors. It is a role that allows you to be creative while staying behind the scenes. You can work in your pajamas with a warm cup of tea and create something that thousands of people will see. The last path I want to mention is bookkeeping. This is for the lovers of numbers and spreadsheets. Every business needs to know where their money is going, but for many business owners, looking at their finances is a source of great anxiety. If you can step in and say, "Let me help you see clearly," you are providing an incredible service. You are turning their fear into clarity. Bookkeeping is very steady and very reliable. Once a business finds a bookkeeper, they trust they usually stay with them for years. It is a relationship built on honesty and accuracy. It is a quiet way to build a very solid income. All of these paths have one thing in common. They all start with a single step. They all require you to believe that your time is worth more than what your current job says it is. I know you might feel tired after a long day of work. The thought of doing something else might feel like too much, but I want you to think about the you of next year or the you of 5 years from now. That person will be so grateful that you started today. They will be grateful that you built that bridge. They will be grateful that when things got difficult, you had a place of your own. Money is not the goal. Peace is the goal. Freedom is the goal. The ability to wake up and decide how you want to spend your day is the ultimate wealth. Every little bit of income you create outside of your job is a piece of that freedom, even if it is just $50 a week at first. That is $50 worth of freedom that nobody can take away from you. It is a seed that will grow as long as you keep watering it. Don't feel like you have to do everything at once. Just pick one thing that feels interesting to you. Read one article about it. Watch one video. Take one small action. Be gentle with yourself as you learn. You are going to make mistakes, and that is perfectly okay. Mistakes are just the way our brains learn how to do things better. They are not a sign that you should stop. They are a sign that you are moving forward. I want you to know that I believe in you. I know it is not always easy to step outside of the path everyone else is walking, but you are here because you want something different. You want a life that feels more aligned with your soul, and I promise you that it is possible. It takes patience and it takes a bit of courage, but the rewards are so beautiful. Imagine a life where you don't have to worry about layoffs. Imagine a life where you can travel or spend time with your family whenever you want. That life is not just for people on TV. It is for people like us who are willing to plant those small seeds. I am going to be here every step of the way to remind you that you can do this. We are going to learn together and grow together. Thank you for letting me be a part of your day. It is a privilege to walk this path with you. I hope you feel a little lighter. Now, I hope the world of money feels a little less intimidating. It is just a game of energy and intention, and you have plenty of both. Take some time today to just sit and think. Which of those circles feels right to you? What is your sweet spot? Don't rush the answer. Let it come to you slowly, like the dawn. When you find it, you will know, and when you know, you can begin. Sending you so much love and support. You are doing a wonderful job. Just by being here and being open, you are already ahead. Keep going, friend. The view from the bridge is going to be amazing. I will talk to you very soon. Take care of yourself. Really take care. The world needs your unique light, and I am so happy you are finding ways to let it shine. Goodbye for now. I am going to go finish my tea and think of you. You are not alone in this. We are all just helping each other get home to a place of comfort and security. See you in the next one. Bye. I really mean it when I say you are capable of this. Often the only thing standing between us and a different life is the belief that we deserve it. And I want you to know that you do. You deserve a life that feels spacious. You deserve a life where you are not constantly looking at the clock. You deserve a life where your worth is not defined by a manager who does not know your name. Every side hustle you explore is an act of self-love. It is you saying, "I am going to take care of me," and that is a very powerful statement to make. I have seen so many people transform their lives just by starting small. It starts with a curious thought and it turns into a new reality. So be curious today. Look at the world and see where you can add value. See where you can help someone or solve a problem. The world is full of opportunities for those who look with kind eyes. And I know you have kind eyes. I can feel your goodness from here. Let that goodness guide your work. Let it be the foundation of whatever you build. When you build from a place of service, the money follows. It is a natural law. The more people you help, the more the universe helps you. It sounds simple because it is. We just like to make it complicated, so let us keep it simple, keep it gentle, and keep moving forward. One tiny step at a time. You are safe and you are supported, and you are going to be just fine. Actually, you are going to be great. I can't wait to hear your stories of how you started. Those are my favorite stories. The ones that start with "I didn't know if I could, but I tried anyway." Those are the stories that change the world, and you are writing yours right now. Be proud of yourself. I am certainly proud of you. Okay, I am really leaving. Now, I tend to talk a lot when I am excited for someone. Have a beautiful day, find a moment of peace for yourself, and remember that you are enough, just as you are. Everything else is just a bonus. Bye. Talk soon. Sending warmth your way. Don't forget to smile today. It changes everything. Okay, goodbye. See you truly. Take care. One more thing. Actually, no, I will save it for next time. Let us just sit with this for now. It is plenty to think about. Be well. Bye-bye.